Recently, I was talking to one of our young adults, and the subject came up of age, and she asked how old I was. And I said that I was 40. And she said, "Oh, 40? That's nothing. That's the new 20. And that is exactly how I feel. I just feel so alive. I live to come here to worship God and to thank Him properly for everything that He has done for me and for my family. By the time I was 27, I was 100 pounds more than I am right now. I had 4 children, a marriage that was just completely in shambles, and I was just a mess. I was miserable. I was overweight. I was depressed. I turned to food, and then when that didn't work, alcohol, and more alcohol, and when that didn't work, drugs, and more drugs, and stronger drugs. And so by the time I was 36, I was a walking zombie while going to church and teaching Sunday school, and not even teaching about God. I didn't have any knowledge of God or His Son Jesus Christ, or that I had a will and God had a will, and all of these amazing things that I have now learned. I am never, ever, ever am I tempted to go to food or drugs or alcohol or spending anything in this world to try to cope with this world, with the realities of living here. And my hope is in God and His Son Jesus Christ. My life has changed completely. I want to say, as far as Remnant Fellowship is concerned, it is a group of people that are wholeheartedly devoted to God. They can point me to God. All of our conversations are about God. I never talked about God in my old church, and it's everything we talk about. And so I just want to encourage you that this is truth, and you know it's truth because you're here and you've already experienced it, and maybe you've had that feeling that something's wrong and you're not sure what to do with that. And maybe you do have questions, but put your faith in God. Trust in the fruit that you're seeing, because I went from a miserable, overweight, angry, raging, depressed person to one who is full of love for God and His commands, and meditating on them is my absolute favorite thing to do. I love my husband dearly. I love my children, who are teenagers, and they're wonderful, they're beautiful, they love God. I praise God for this message. I praise God for bringing this group of people together and teaching us that you can obey God. I've seen it. I'm living it for 5 years now, and as a result, I've lost 80 pounds, no drugs or alcohol. My marriage is peaceful, peace in my home with my children, my job, my friends, my relationships, and I owe it all to a love for God that I found through what is taught at Way Down and walked out in Remnant Fellowship. And you can do it too. Praise God.